Hey Wolfpack, Angela Wolf here, and we are sewing in the studio again. So much fun, so much fun. So we are here in sunny, well, it is sunny now, Southwest Michigan. It's beautiful out. And we've got a fabulous group here sewing, and I love seeing all of you that have already logged in to see what's happening on the live show. So not only are you going to get to meet a lot of these women, a lot of them you might have seen before, maybe last year, the year before. They call themselves a reunion group. Is there more of a technical name for you girls? No. So anyways, they come together, sew together, and we're making a great jacket. They want to say hi to you, and some of them want to share the fabrics they're using. They might have a sewing tip, and they all made some pretty cool gifts that they want to share with you as well. I'm not sure you're going to get the gift, but they'll give you some inspiration on the gift. How's that? So say hi, everyone. It's so nice to see you all. I would love to know what you're sewing in your sewing room today, because there's a lot of cool fabrics going on here, and I feel that fall is in the air. Not only is fall in the air, I got to share a little sneak peek of something coming out next week at Houston Quilt Fest from Wonderful. Hope it's okay that I'm sharing this. Let's see, Janet has her interfacing all over it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's like the black fabric reveal. This is the variegated thread, which quite a few colors. I don't have them all up there because we've been using some of them. So it's a variegated thread, the woolly poly, just like the woolly poly that I've been using in the loopers on my serger. And now it's variegated, so it'll have a beautiful color action going on. Hi, guys. Oh, perfect timing. You want to see what the guys are up to? Maybe. All right, let's see what we got going on over here. So, hi, Win. Well, we've been watching you out there. Oh, no. Yeah. So, come this way. We've been watching you out there. They've been playing with the squirrels. And, oh, nice job on the boat.
That looks a little...
What you can't see is what they've been working outside on. And Steve's been working on the irons. You want to say hi to the Wolfpack?
Hello, Wolfpack.
All right. All right, back to our class.
Yeah,
Win gets an A+. He brought some fabulous sushi for us. So everyone here wants to say hi to you. Steve, are you leaving? You want to wave?
Hello? Having fun?
Having fun. All right, so let me give you a quick preview of what's happening in the studio, and then we'll bring everyone up for you. Everyone's sewing, pressing. Helen, you're not on the table. Got Sharon, Susan. Yeah, so what you missed was Helen was up on the table. Susie. Oh, yeah. Win, we could tell you that in just a second. Oh, hi, Sharon. How are ya? All right, so we're going to set this up. Win, I think it's 13. 12 or 13. Okay. We're multitasking here. So we're going to have them come up and say hi to you, what fabric they're working on or whatever they want to share. So pop in, say hi. I'm going to go grab another mic for them. Darlene, you're going to go first. So let me just put this on you here. Just don't cut through the cord with you. I know what your tip is.
Yeah.
So I'll leave that right there. And let me make sure you can see you. There you go.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Darlene from Dayton, Ohio. I am sewing on a black denim today. I'm just now getting everything all cut out. But my tip for the day is to always have a good blade in your rotary cutter. Make sure your scissors are nice and sharp. These are all Kai products. I got them all from Kai. This pair that Angela has, this is wonderful. If you don't have these scissors, you need to get them. Kai is the best. I just cut out my whole pattern minus the sleeve. And I said it was the easiest one I've ever cut out before. So if you don't have Kai scissors, you need Kai scissors. That's it for me, girls.
Darlene, did you hear what Steve just said?
No.
Do you have your gift?
Oh, I don't have it. Somebody else will have to pull theirs up. Oh,
Wait, Darlene wants to share her gift, but do you know what Steve just said when he walked by? Yeah, about the Kai scissors. We'll get there in a minute. All right, Darlene, what gift did you bring everyone?
I brought this little pocket prayer quilt. It's made like this. It's got a tiny, tiny cross on the inside of it. And then it's got this little saying on the front of it. It says, "This pocket prayer quilt was made especially for you to slip in your pocket. Throughout the day, when your fingers touch the cross inside the quilt, be mindful of God's love and grace for you. Keep it as a tangible symbol of God's peace."
So beautiful. So beautiful.
I have to give credit where credit is due. A friend of mine that I've known for many, many years made these for me. And she made them for me to give to you guys. So,
Wonderful.
yeah. So
Thanks,
thank you.
Darlene. All right. So everyone say hi to Darlene. Cute outfit too. Everybody's been wearing clothes that they made. Did you make that blouse? Oh, but you could have. All right. Let's bring Susie up here. So what Steve said about the scissors, the Kai scissors, is they're great for cutting paper too. So
Also, cardboard and small.
and cardboard and small electrical wire. We're kicking him out, Susan. All right. So here, let me put this on your waistband if you want.
All right. So I'm Susie. All right. I'm Susie, and I'm from Folsom, Louisiana. Put that right there. And for my fabric, for my jacket, I found this beautiful fabric while shopping up here by Angela's. It's really pretty.
Oh, that's
It's a nice texture to it. It's sewing together nice, fraying a little bit on the inside, but coming together nice. So I'm enjoying that while I'm here. And my sewing tip is, and it's the same one I gave last year. My favorite sewing tool is the lint roller. And I love it because I use it by the ironing board. I have one by where I walk out of my sewing room. I have one in my car. I have one everywhere. So that's my favorite one. And the one I like the most is the one from Wawac Sewing Supplies because it rolls really easy. So, and you get 12 rolls in the box. So I brought a gift for everybody, my classmates this year when I came this year. And it's a little bag with a zipper on. It was an In the Hoop project with a little pen pals on it. And I digitized pen pals, so I'm very proud of that. So, yeah.
super cute. Super cute. So in case you missed that, she digitized that part. That's what
I
we've been
did.
like bragging
I
about
did.
here. We're having so much fun.
Yep.
Well,
Fun
we
to
love
do.
your top.
Thank you.
I'm thinking that's going to be a new sublimation project.
Yes, it could be.
Pretty quickly. All right, there's Susie. How about Susie number 2? We got Susie, and Susan. And Sharon. Right? I'm just talking about double names, that's all. All right. Put that on here.
Okay. So I'm Susie Berry. I'm from Palm Harbor, Florida. And
Put that in your pocket.
thank you. When I come up here, I usually drive to my sister's house in Illinois and spend a few days and then come up to see Angela for the week and then head home. Well, this year we had the hurricane coming towards us, so my husband made me leave a week early. Thankfully, we didn't have any problems or any damage, but we do have family member and friends that did. So continue to pray for the hurricane victims in Florida and everywhere else. This is my fabric I'm using for the jacket we're making. I decided just to use for my stash. It's some stretch denim, probably had it for several years. Very inexpensive from Miss Joann's. And I made my little bohemian outfit, I guess you would call it, reliving my 20s from some quilting fabric I've had for years. My sewing tip would be spend more time sewing and less time shopping. I undeleted many, or I should say unsubscribed from probably 20 emails that I would get on a daily or weekly basis.
Not mine.
Not Angela's, definitely not Angela's. And, and not Brothers, and not
Not your favorite.
what is California?
Amanda's bundles.
No, the sewing tables we like.
Oh, Horn.
Oh, Horn Cabinet or
No, the Sewing Machines Plus. I couldn't think of that. Sewing Machines Plus. I love their tables that rise up and down. I have them at home.
That's what Sharon's using.
Hmm.
Sharon, may I give a quick peek over there? Of course. Of course. So this is so awesome. These tables go high and low, and look at, she's ironing on them. I
The
don't know
buttons are
mic,
over
so
there.
Susie, you got to talk about it.
Well, the part to raise it on the others is on the other side, but they go up and down, and I have the set at home that nest into each other, and I have my serger on the bottom one, and then all kinds of gadgets up top, and I just love them. I have the attachments that hold your interfacing. They're very convenient.
So shout out to Valerie for those. And
Yes.
the pressing mat.
And the pressing mat is great. In fact, I take this pressing mat with the moisture barrier and put it on top of my wooden sewing table, and I don't have any problem. I can just press right on there, and it's a big space.
Love it.
I love them.
Actually, here's the surging table right here. I've been using it with my PQ 1500. There's the other table that has all of our junk on it. I get it. All right, next.
Okay, then I didn't make anything for our girls this year, but I brought some gadgets. And this is one of my favorite gadgets I have found this year. It is a tape dispenser. It hooks onto the side of pretty much any table, swivels back and forth. So while we are fitting and pattern hacking Angela's wonderful patterns, we have the tape right there. You cannot do it all with one hand. Easy peasy, no fuss. And then on Etsy, I found this gentleman. His company name is Modern American Vintage, and he makes all kinds of quilting and sewing tools out of wood. And this is a seam ripper, and then just a gadget that I found that extends way out, has a light on the end, and it's magnetic, so you can pick up your pins and needles on the floor, or bop your husband in the head when he's bothering you while you're sewing. And that's all for me. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I have a quirky personality when it comes to picking out fabric sometimes.
All right. Let me take your mic.
Oh, that's right.
Super, super fun. Super fun. I know. So those tables, Valerie, we love these tables. Everybody loves them. We move them around. Anybody could use them for cutting, pressing, anything like that. So I'm looking to see who's next. No, I think I had a better idea. Oh, can I share what you gave? Yes. Okay. I have to show you. Sharon is coming up here next, but I have to show you this beautiful quilt. So she brought a beautiful quilt to me a couple years ago, and she brought a beautiful quilt to Sharon, which she'll share with you. But she had one like this, and I just loved it because look, it has an anchor. But look at the little itsy bitsy squares. It does look like waves.
Yeah, I thought so.
Ripples for the quilting. So I'm going to bring this over here so you can say hi to Sharon because she's wearing a beautiful Bella top. All right, and I'm going to put this. Let me bring her over here. I'll bring you this to her. All right, let me bring you the mic. Sharon, great to see you. Good.
Good to be here.
Good to be here. And what are you wearing?
Bella,
I love it.
Yes.
It's a great color on her.
I like it. I made the elastic a little looser around the wrist because that kind of stuff annoys me a little. But I did have a tip that I thought of. I'm not quite as accomplished as almost everyone here is. And that is my tip. Don't say that. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have thought it. Just continue on. Get inspiration from them or encouragement from them. But just because you aren't up to that level, you might be.
You might be. She's kind of humble on that one because the quilts she makes are absolutely gorgeous. So let's see the gift you made because it was really cute. Oh,
different.
If I had to put all those squares together, I think I would start bowling.
I saw this little bag on a YouTube video. You just take a couple pieces of fabric and a piece of batting and put them together and fold them a certain way, and then you have a whole bunch of pockets in here for stuff. My husband, who loves all the girls, said, "Oh, those are cute scissors." I said, "Well, if you want to get them for the girls, then you can." So he did.
I got to show them. Let me bring this a little closer for a sec. You got to check these out. These are so cute. So cute.
And the other things I put in here were the snap bracelet with the magnetic thing for your pins.
Like that? Well, without the plastic.
And another little magnetic thing to pick up pins.
I love it. I love this bag. What pattern is that? Do you know, remember?
Something I saw on YouTube. 16.5-inch squares is all I know.
16. It's so cute. So I'm going to hold this up just a little closer so you all can see this. And she made different colors for everyone, all the little pockets. So inspirational. Looks like a little scarf.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. We love Sharon. You're going to also see one of the quilts that she made for Sharon because last year when they were here, I'm not a big quilter, as you all know, and I had this whole stack. What did you even call that thing I gave you?
Layer cake.
Layer cake. I thought that was something you ate, but I gave it to her and she had a way other inspiration. So we'll bring Sharon Mo up here, which a lot of you have been praying for. We're so grateful she's here. Oh, no, she's not going to. We're so excited she's here, but you got to see this quilt and all the things she brought. So Sharon, I'm going to mic you up. Oh, look what you're wearing. The sienna. Put this right here.
You gonna help me hold it?
Yeah. I'm going to put this
I got a pocket.
in your back pocket. All right. You guys have to see this quilt. Look at this. All the squares and then all the sayings. We should have Sharon tell how she made it, but it's beautiful.
It is, and Sharon sent this to me. Oh, no. While I was in,
Make us all cry.
while I was in the hospital, and I used it every day, and all the nurses and doctors loved it. Every one of them that came in had to feel of it and look at it.
It's beautiful. All right, you're gonna make us all cry. Oh, okay. She has more. We can get through it.
This is the fabric I'm using. This is a denim, real soft denim stretch, and it's kind of navy blue. And this, I'm making the yoke and the collar and the undersleeve out of leather that I bought in 2017. So it's been a while, but I'm going to use it this week. And then this is the bag I made for everybody. Do I need to scoot up?
Nope, we can see it great. Bring it a little closer. Oh, it has everybody's pictures. It's so pretty. It's even got the guys. Mm-hmm.
And then on this side,
It has the guys in there. I didn't even notice
Yeah.
that.
right here,
Oh yeah.
had to get everybody on there
What were the guys doing? That was the night they're all
smoking their cigars. And then I made everybody a cup.
We're going to be sublimating here. I love that. Beautiful. So the big question, Sharon, was that you just found out you could come like a week ago.
Yeah.
She made more things than I did in the whole last 4 months in one day.
Yep, I got them made. I had everything. I just didn't have it made. And I guess the sewing tip, I'm going to have to thank Janet because I told her last year, if you have a machine that you can move your needle to wherever, just measure from the edge of your foot and move your needle over 1/4 inch or wherever you want it. and then you can just use your presser foot as your guide.
That's a good tip.
No.
That's a great tip. All right, so you're wearing the sienna jacket, and it's made out of fleece,
Yes, and I quilt.
and it looks so cozy. I just grabbed her. I'm just getting the mic. Oh, did you do a zigzag stitch on here?
Well, it's some kind of,
Oh, like a decorative.
what is it? I don't
Oh.
remember what stitch it is, but
I don't know, but it's pretty.
it turned out nice.
It's beautiful.
Anyway, that's all for me. And, oh, I'm from Pryor, Oklahoma.
Just in case. Well, there's a lot of good comments on there for everyone who's been up here so far. So don't, you girls will have to see all that. I love that leather. It's beautiful. All right. Next up, Janet, you want to roll?
Sure.
All right. So I'm going to mic you up here. So I recognize what you're wearing. If you take your jacket off, remember that you have your mic pack.
Okay. I'm Janet Payne from Lawrenceville, Georgia, if you can't tell from my southern accent. And I am wearing our jacket we made 2 years ago. I made this one when I went home because I wanted to remember how to put it together. So I made it by myself. And I love this jacket. And then I have the Bella top. And then I used Angela's, I don't remember which.
That's collection number 1.
Is it one? And put it on my jeans. So I'm Angela Wolf Designs all day. And my material for this time is a stretch denim, and it has hearts. I guess it's considered embossed on there. And it's a stretch denim. And my tip is I used to always pin this way. Well, then you got to be sure when you're laying it on the machine to sew that you have it easy to remove. And I learned in the last few years to pin this way. So it doesn't matter which way you put it on the machine. It's easy to remove the pins. And to me, the material stays better that way. So can you see the neat pins? So that's been very helpful to me. And then my thing that I made for the girls is I digitized their names and made I use it for my car keys to hold, but I've also put it on purses or on my luggage or something like that. And so they have one with their name on it. And I made an in the hoop mirror and pouch, and it's an embroidery garden design that I made. And it's a 3-inch mirror that works great for the purse. So
cute, Janet. So cute. All right, so I'm popping in here because Michelle from the last class just downloaded these designs, and she's going to add this. So Michelle, we want to see where you put this design. I think she's going to put it on her jacket, but I'm not positive. So now you have.
Yes.
And then the jacket you're wearing, in case you missed that was on an episode of It's So Easy, I think. And also I brought it to for the faux leather for the quilting.
Yes, and I quilted.
It's beautiful, just beautiful. And by the way, those name tags are my favorite. I was so glad she brought these because I have one and I use it on my purse, and I want one for my luggage. So now I have one. Yep. All right. We got Susan. We have Helen left. So there's more. So I see all of your comments, and all the girls are watching on their phones. So keep them rolling. All right, Susan, your husband, we kicked him out. Where is he? Oh, he's hiding in the other room. The Kai Scissor. All right, let me put this on.
The Kai Scissor comment. Well, you know.
He's helpful and handy though, because he fixed my vacuum cleaner. He fixed my iron.
Well, he's kind of one of those people who can fix most anything. And just like we used to watch Red Green on, what was that, PBS or something, and the guy said, if you can't be handsome, you might as well be handy. So Steve is certainly very handy. But at any rate, I didn't make anything. I'm sorry. He's young, tall, and good looking. That's all I can say. I'm in serious trouble now. I didn't make anything for the girls, but I brought the tried and true magnetic dishes, and if you turn them over, the pins don't fall out. If you drop them on the floor, you can just rub the bowl up on the floor and it will pick them up. So it's pretty handy, pretty handy. My fabric.
Oh, Susan, I'm sorry. Somebody's stealing your show. Can you all see Chip?
Oh, hi, Chip. See Chip.
There's Chip. If you can't see him,
Oh.
there's Chip.
He looks like he's a statue because he's not moving.
I know.
He's like, if I don't move, they won't see me. We see you. We're watching you. There he goes.
He's like, he has to show off a little bit.
Yeah,
He
really.
really wants to come in and hang out with us.
Yeah, he does.
Why do I feel like he's going to end up with one of your bags?
Yeah, well, we have cats at home, so he wouldn't make it too long. This is my fabric that I'm using for my jacket. It's a linen, but there's polyester in it, I think, so because it doesn't wrinkle. I mean, I can wrinkle it up and it'll be fine. It'll hold its shape. But my favorite part is the silk charmeuse that I'm going to be using to wrap the seams. Nice, colorful fabric. And I might even think about lining the sleeves just for easy on and easy off when you're putting the jacket on. And I have two tips. One's a public service announcement, and it's to go along with the Kai scissors. They're sharp. So just make sure that you have a first aid kit next to your Kai scissors in your sewing room. And then that way you'll have, you'll be able to take care of yourself. You know, I have 2x2 gauze pads, Neosporin, Band-Aids, and a little ace wrap that it's self-adherent in a little Ziploc next to my sewing machine. So, you know,
Another Susan Fisher?
Huh? There, yes, there is. But
Says hi to you.
hi, Susan. But my real sewing tip is a lot of times I think we forget, and we know we're supposed to change the needles on our sewing machine frequently, but sometimes you forget, you aren't sure how much you've used it and whatnot. I take a sticky pad, put a note on my machine or right on the next to it with the type of needle it is, the size it is, and the date. And sometimes I'll even put, like if I'm making tops, I'll put tops and I'll put hash marks on it so that when I get to so many, I'll think you need to change your needle. So change your needles, girls. And make...
Angie Hotchkiss says my needles are sharp too.
Your needles, yeah. I have either stabbed myself with my needles with a seam ripper, cut myself with the Kai scissors, burned myself with the iron, and earlier this summer I zigzagged my fingers. So I'm not really scatterbrain or accident prone, but I'm just very intense when I'm sewing. Happy sewing, girls.
Thanks, Susan. All right, now we're going to bring up Helen, and she's wearing a very cute top. We're wearing the same one, except mine ended up a little lower, and so I'm wearing a sports bra so I can. Very cute.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so let me put this on you.
Where am I? I don't see any.
I'll bring you up there.
Okay.
You're on there. I'll come over here, and so you can see yourself.
Okay. I'm Helen Jackson. I'm from Lake Charles, Louisiana. And I actually got to meet Janet and Susie at the airport in Chicago when we flew to South Bend together, and sweet Darlene picked us up. She's our Uber driver. And so it was a good reunion at the airport for us. I am doing a long jacket, and I have got this. I'm actually using something from my stash. It's a faux suede. I don't really know the color. It's pretty. That's all I know.
It's like a sage.
Yeah, maybe so. Kind of a sage green.
Gray.
And the funny thing is that Susie Lambert and I were talking about fabric, and she started describing her fabric to me on the phone. And I said, I think we have the same fabric. And we do. But she's using a different one that she bought. So that is my outside fabric. And I am going to wrap my seams with this silk charmeuse. And I think it's going to be very pretty.
This is going to be gorgeous.
It's going to be really pretty.
Look at how beautiful this is. Oh, love it. Love it, love it.
And the gifts that I made for the girls were the zipper bags. And I put, last year when we were together, I don't know if they can see that, but anyway, I had taken a picture of me with each one of them. And I used my print motor to print it on the lining fabric. So everybody has a picture with my yucky face in it. So, yeah. So that was my gift for everybody
Love it.
this year.
And you guys have to show something else though, because
Oh, we do.
We were first of all, you all know that we were a little disappointed that Fabric to Fashion episode 2 got pushed to November 20th, but it was kind of out of our control. Made It Myself TV is still transforming their channel. So that being said, Karina sent these girls a gift. Come on up here, girls. Cat's out of the bag who's in episode 2.
Ta-da, ta-da. And she embroidered the Fab Four, which was the name that we gave ourselves for doing the show.
Yeah.
So she gave us a beautiful purse that
And
she made for
Karina-
us.
Thank you, Karina.
And they are
Thank you, Karina.
beautiful.
And Karina is a speed demon when it makes purses.
Yes.
Makes purses. She told me she was going to make Sharon one because she felt like she wanted to do something for her when she was in the hospital, something to make her, cheer her up. And she got, I'm going to get busy with it. And like 2 hours later, she goes, "It's done. Look at it." I'm like, you can't possibly, is there a time change difference or something? And then she proceeded to say that we all need them. So anyway, thank you, Karina.
Thank you,
Thank
Karina.
you, Karina.
All right, super cute. I'll come back over to everyone over here doing my gymnastics thing. So, did you like all the fabrics? Everything happening on here. I'll come back over here. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. That's the thread. Here we go. Okay, back to you. Back to you. All right, everybody's going back to sewing, and someone asked about your top and my top. This is in the Fashion Sewing Club. We just did this maybe a month ago. So if you pop in the Fashion Sewing Club and look up cull neck, we'll show you how to make that and how to design it. Take a regular t-shirt pattern. Karina says, glad you liked it. Glad you like it. Hey, Mary. I know. So I hope you enjoy all the tips. I love it when the Wolfpack can come in, when you're sewing together, such great ideas come up and such great tips. And again, I love being able to sew with all of you online, but in person is even better. So someone's asking about Chip. I don't think he's out there right now. So let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. We're going to let you go here in a second. Everyone's getting back to sewing. Don't forget, go to angelawolf.com if you'd like to join the Fashion Sewing Club, if you want to see the full calendar. And I'm going to be really excited to see some of you next week at the Houston Quilt Fest. I will be in the All Brands booth. I will be doing live shows. And let's see what else. You're going to be able to see the beautiful Avenir, which we've all been absolutely loving. And some of you asked what I decided to do with this top here. I haven't made up my mind yet, but Pam, I love the picture you sent. She said it looks like a cat in there. And it doesn't when you first glance, but it definitely looks like a cat after you stare at it. So I haven't decided what to do yet, but I kind of like the cowl, and I think I'm just going to turn it into a tank top. So that's one of the designs that are included in the package with the Avenir. It's called the Bohemian Collection. I did 4 collections. It's going to be a lot of fun. So in the meantime, happy sewing, everyone. And even if you're watching the replay, leave us some notes because we'll go back and read those later. Hi, April. Great to see you. Angie Hotchkiss has her Band-Aids close by, too.
Awesome.
I know, those pins are sharp. All right, until next time, everyone, happy sewing. Bye.